Oh, he's a Rookie of the Year candidate, no doubt, and he's also an NL MVP candidate. Corbin Carroll of the Arizona Diamondbacks joins us live from Washington, D.C. as the Diamondbacks are preparing to take on the Washington Nationals. Corbin, thank you very much for joining us. How would you describe how things have gone for you so far in your rookie campaign?
Yeah, first, thanks for having me. Things have gone well. Team's playing well, feeling great personally. But at the same time, plenty of stuff to learn from, both personally and as a team. And I'm excited about what we can do moving forward.
Corbin, we were just talking to David Eckstein, and we asked his approach at the plate. He said two things, just simple and opposite field. What do you think when you step up to the plate?
Yeah, I think somewhat similar. Looking opposite gap, looking to hit through the baseball a couple inches. Looking for something elevated and just something that I see well.
Corbin, take me inside the mindset. Last year, obviously you're not there. This team was trying to figure out who they were. Oops. All of a sudden you show up. This team knows exactly who they are. Take me inside, like, the vibe in the clubhouse, what you guys are talking about. Are you just taking it game to game? Do you realize where you are in the standings, obviously? And Torey Lovullo, what's his message? All of it.
I think that is kind of Torey's message, is just win the day, win the inch, take it a day at a time. And I feel like we've done a good job of that so far. We've dealt with some great wins and some great successes. We've had some tough games as well, and I just feel like what's special about this team is we show up every day, and it's a blank slate. It truly is, and you know, it's been special to be a part of so far.
My question seems silly, but I got to know, when did you know you were fast? Were you track? Were you cross country when you were young? Did you realize it on the baseball field?
Yeah, so I did. I never did track. I did cross country, did soccer, did baseball.
Really?
When did I realize I was? I think I always naturally, you know, had speed, but maybe didn't realize so much like the sprinting stuff. It was more the long distance stuff I knew I was, you know, okay at. Maybe the sprinting. Seventh or eighth grade, I was like, okay, I'm pretty fast.
and when did you realize you have perfect hair with no product? Is that true? Or is that a rumor? Is there nothing in your hair?
There's a little right now. We, you know, had to look good for TV, but yeah, normally there's not.
That's right.
Hey, Corbin, you were born in Seattle, grew up there, went to high school there.
In like 2010.
Yeah, and you're one of the leading vote getters in the National League for the All-Star Game, which of course is in Seattle. What thoughts have you allowed yourself regarding what that could possibly be like for you and your family to be playing in that game at that ballpark?
Yeah, I mean that's the ballpark I grew up going to. You know, we'd walk to games from Queen Anne Hill, and you know, walk down along the pier to the stadium to T-Mobile now. You know, Safeco at the time, but just special memories growing up there, and you know, it'd mean a lot to me to be able to share my first All-Star game with friends and family there. You know, in droves.
If asked, would you do the home run derby?
You put him on the spot.
The derby?
Yeah.
I can't even remember the last time I took on field BP. I don't know how that derby would look, but I mean, I'd give it a shot.
Okay.
Hey, Corbin, honest question. 8 years, $111 million. Was it hard for you to sign that? Because based on what I'm seeing, right, it looks like you're going to blow by that, but I completely understand the life-changing money for your family in years to come. But how hard was that to put pen to paper?
You know, it wasn't an incredibly difficult decision in the end. You know, I thought that there was due process, and as long as there was that, I was happy with the decision I made either way. But in my mind, the pros outweighed the cons, and if I could go back and change it, I wouldn't. This is the place I want to be.
Corbin,
These are
we're-
the teammates I want to have. These are the, this is the staff I want to do it with, and the front office I want to do it with. And, I wouldn't change that.
He's got to come up with it. Corbin, you got to come up with a skit because Christian Walker has won our hearts with the
with the
bang.
Bang.
As he's rounding the bases with the finger gun.
He's got the
it's
shooter
amazing.
working.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, he's got a great celebration. We've got pitchers doing it with him before the game. We've got, we're all excited in the dugout doing it back at him. It's a good one.
Corbin, we're in London. Where's your favorite place you've ever traveled?
Ooh.
Good one.
Ooh. Favorite place I've ever traveled. We got to do a little Europe trip for school. We went Amsterdam, Prague. That was a pretty cool one. I got to see some European baseball out there with a teacher was a big baseball fan at the time, so that was pretty cool.
There you go.
And we have the rest of the day off. What do you do on an off day?
Off day? Relax, try and find some good food.
Yeah.
Normally take a few of the teammates out to eat. We've got San Francisco trip coming up, and there's a little sushi spot that we're gonna hit on Saturday. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's right. Big weekend
Tell 'em
series
Kansas City.
against the San Francisco Giants. Of course, you've got the Washington
Tell 'em.
Nationals later today. Corbin, we
I'm going
appreciate
to
you.
hold on. I'm
Wait,
going
we
to
didn't know
change
he
your
had
life
this.
if you're into sushi. I'm going to change your life right here. When you go to Atlanta, go to a place. Write it down. Umi. U-M-I. I'll talk to you after.
Okay. All right.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Oh, yeah. What'd you eat for
yeah.
breakfast, Corbin? What'd you eat for breakfast today?
Today, about 10 minutes ago, just
Yeah.
had some of the ballpark spread, a little bacon, some hash browns, some blueberries. It was really good.
No eggs. We're going straight carnivore with some berries.
Yeah, no eggs.
Wow, that's interesting.
Maybe he's got a dairy
Maybe
thing.
that's why he flies.
Exactly.
Eggs are an allergic food.
That's it.
For a lot of people.
Corbin, congratulations
Yes.
on all your success thus far. Hopefully we can catch up with you down the road. Best
No,
of
we
luck
cannot.
today.
We can't catch
And,
you.
yeah, we cannot literally catch up to you because you're much too fast, but hopefully we can chat with you again real soon. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, guys.